this is some serious stuff. Like, this could be job taking. Personally, I think this is what's going to make people don't really care for AI. I honestly think it's a really stupid thing.
Like it makes you want to yourself, Scott. We don't even have enough to go live to ourselves, so let's just chill down.
So keep the subscribers coming up. We got to go live on YouTube.
I'm against stupid people having it for stupid reasons. I'm trying not to sound like a complete head right now. I can't wait to watch humanity just fail because of our generation.
My fire alarms are going on. Hang on, one second. I'm trying to record a podcast here.
Why are you smoking, Scott? Why are you blazing up so bad that the whole house fills with smoke? You're like my dad, leaving burn marks on the ceiling. We don't need this random oh, let me keep you entertained and keep you from being smart and actually doing something in society. And you're just gonna turn into a blob on the couch. Your internet's out. There's no one to fix it because they're too busy off working on making a new robot that will fix that.
Hey, welcome back to the podcast, Garage in the Basement, with your host, Scott, and my favorite co-host,
Kyle. That's right. I'm the favorite. Lucas isn't here, that's why. So that means I'm
Lucas isn't here. He had to go out of state for some reason, or for reasons I don't think I should share, because they're not my rules to share.
We're not saying what state he went into, but I know where he is and why.
So do I.
I'm leaving the country in a couple days. You know, some stuff came up. I won't be able to record next week.
We're only gonna have like 3 days to actually edit this episode. But the episode's gonna come out on Friday after Thanksgiving, but this episode is recorded on Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So this is our Thanksgiving special.
All right, Scott, I know we're gonna go old-fashioned again and go with a list. So I know you have a list.
All right, so I have an order I want to talk about these. So I'm gonna start off here. We're gonna start off with advancing AI. So here's the thing about AI: is recently I just figured this out because I see ads about it all of a sudden. They just came out with like this AI that you incorporate it with your emails, and it literally you type in a prompt. It could be literally 4 words, and then the email will automatically be typed up for you, like paragraphs worth if you need it to be. And like I just figured we need to talk about this because like this is some serious stuff. Like this could be job taking.
Yeah.
And it honestly, here's my like personal opinion on this sort of thing. Actually, I talked to my dad about this too. But personally, I think this is what's going to make people dumb. I mean, they're not going to have a practice to type out emails, which means they're not going to use words as much.
I mean, it might be slightly longer than what you're thinking until we're all dumb because of this, but I mean, the overall AI and stuff, like that's gonna kill us pretty much. Whether it's, you know, over time where we just get so dumb, we pretty much become like the people in, what's that, WALL-E, or they turn on us like an iRobot. Mm-hmm. If you haven't seen that, it's a good movie. Go watch it.
Yeah.
Will Smith,
but I don't really care for AI. I honestly think it's a really stupid thing. As cool as it is and as good as it is, I think it's going to do more harm than positive.
I mean,
like it's going to help out people, right? But honestly, there's so much you can use AI for that literally there are people in my class who use AI for their schoolwork and don't learn anything in school. And they just use AI to pass.
Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, 2 things. One, the biggest thing that really gets to me is when, I mean, you can do this in the first place by just giving people the answers or letting them copy you. But what I was gonna say is AI, people will just copy it down. They'll look it up. They'll just write it down. And then they're passing with sometimes a higher grade than you. And you're actually trying, which I get, life isn't fair. But when it's this unfair, like it makes you want to yourself, Scott. I'm going to try and get as many bleeps in this, blanks, whatever, as I possibly can. But
well, yeah, makes the episodes more interesting, and that's how we get views, and that's how we get paid. So I'm kidding.
We don't even have enough to go live to ourselves. So let's just chill down, okay?
So keep the subscribers coming up. We got to go live on YouTube.
Yeah, 50, baby. That's our goal. Anyways, the other thing I was gonna say though is the fact that what was it? AI. You said something that made me. Oh yeah. So I'm not saying I'm against AI. Just I'm against stupid people having it for stupid reasons. A and
Yes.
B.
It's a thing.
Just
Here,
people in general having it. I can't really say that and then turn around. I'm not gonna bring up politics, but I will say pew pew blam blams, whatever. A huge argument is, oh well, we should have what the government has. There's a reason why we don't. Same thing with AI. Well, technically not. But that's what I'm gonna use to support the AI part, where it's
mm,
you should need special licensing, blah blah blah. Well, not need. There's certain programs I'm fine with. Trying not to sound like a complete head right now and be like, no one should have AI. I have my feelings hurt by it. Meh, meh, meh. Life isn't fair. No, it's
mm,
literally just stupid people having it for stupid reasons. Same thing with, or sorry, pew pews. Stupid people having pew pews, sorry, are gonna do stupid things with those pew pews. So,
yeah.
I mean, technically it all just goes back to mess around and find out, play stupid games, win stupid prizes, all that. But I can't wait to watch humanity just fail because of our
Yeah.
generation or the
Hmm.
generation not before us, but the younger part of that generation who are just now beginning to use AI to become lazy.
Hmm. And yeah, it's. But anyways, on following this topic, a very similar topic. I don't know what to add, so I'm just gonna jump topics. But another thing that I think is going to, I don't want to say ruin humanity, but it's gonna make humanity. It's gonna be really hard for humanity.
Corn.
Is everything in technology, and what I mean by that is like new robots. So in school, my welding class, we went to a welding shop where like they
You guys could
build.
afford that?
Huh?
You were able to afford that?
Uh, no, the guy who owns that shop is actually best or is friends with our shop teacher.
I
So,
was gonna say when you
but
said no, it made it sound like you guys
but no,
broke in.
we also
Or,
have a really good we have a really good welding program, and a lot of places like one of the schools we went to go visit actually really want welders from our program.
yeah.
Because our programs are just so good. But anyways, we went to this welding shop, and they showed us around, and they were talking about this robot welding machine that literally did welds for you. And I was looking at that, and this guy even said it. He said that these things, like, if they become cheaper, which they're going to, because they're going to find cheaper ways to make them, they're going to become cheaper, and more shops are going to or buy these robots instead of these welders. So a lot of jobs are going to start fading out here soon, and I can feel it. One of the guys said that you really need to become smart in technology, because if you don't become smart in technology, you're going to fade out, and you're not going to have much to do, because like welders are going to become less and less needed, and it's going to become more and more needed for technicians who can fix the welding machines.
Yeah. That's what I was just gonna say too, is there are some morons out there who are like, well, wait a second, robots will take those jobs, but then who's gonna make the robots? Other robots are gonna be made to fix robots, and then robots will be made to fix those robots, and eventually we will just have robots to make robots to fix those robots, if that makes sense.
Everything fixed
You good? You're cutting out like
of
a bunch.
other jobs being paid. But the thing is that it's going to be such a different time period that people who have become so skilled in one like area just won't be able to get find any jobs anymore, because their area is no longer needed.
Yeah, I was able to figure
So
out mostly what you just said, but you're cutting out really bad. Like
damn it.
you cut out to the point where it only showed me talking after I was asking if you were still there, and then I would get silence.
You said you were still there? I didn't hear you. Oh, okay. Well, I'll repeat it then. So, AI, like robots, there's just going to be so many that are made, and they're going to take up so many jobs that at some point there'll just be no more jobs. Yes, that may be really far down the road, but just like a line graph that's going at a steep angle, but not like not steep angle, but like an angle. I can't explain it. There's a graph we're talking about in algebra, or it we aren't talking about it, but we've seen it, and it goes really straight down, and it's gonna hit all the x values very slowly, but eventually it will. That's exactly what robots are gonna do. They're gonna slowly take over more and more jobs for people, and at some point we're just not going to be able to keep up. And
Yeah.
like I said, I don't know if this part cut out or not, but like I said, yes, we're going to have more jobs, like people who are going to work on those robots, but there are going to be people out there who are specifically advanced in one area, and just like their jobs and their life is just going to fade out because their job is no longer needed.
Yeah. I just
I
want
never
to
have
that
really
for
liked
brother.
robots.
Hmm?
Oh,
What?
uh-oh. What happened? Yeah, my fire alarms are going on. Hang on, 1 second.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, what'd you guys do?
All right.
I'm trying to record a podcast here.
Good thing it cut out there. But I guess.
Oh my gosh, that is so loud. Alright, it stopped.
All right.
Alright, I'm back. Hey, I just got a message. OmniShield alert. Yep. Scott, smoke was detected by the smoke sensor. Yep. I got
Why are
a
you
fancy
smoking?
machine that
Why are you smoking, Scott?
I
Why are you blazing up so bad that the whole house fills with smoke? Hmm? You're like my dad,
we
cooking prime steaks in the oven, leaving burn marks on the
we all
ceiling, and it somehow being the best stuff he's ever freaking made.
Yeah, but we got fancy smoke alarms that literally send text messages to specific people when we got a smoke alarm things going off. So
It's like that's an
but
example of cool technology. You know,
yes,
warning systems for
useful.
your safety and health. Only tools. We don't need this
Mhm.
random that's just gonna, oh, let me keep you entertained and keep you from being smart and getting a good job and actually doing something in society. And you're just gonna turn into a blob on the couch someday, and the Netflix warning asking if you're still there isn't gonna be working because your internet's out, because the robot broke. There's no one to fix it because they're too busy off working on fixing, making a new robot that will fix that. Boom. There's a rant for the intro.
Oh, but yeah. I'm gonna jump topics now because I don't want to drag on. And
Thanksgiving. Right.
no, that's not the no. We're gonna save that for the end because that's more of like, oh yeah, we're all happy, having a great time now. I want to talk about books and movie differences. So like the differences between a book and its counterpart movie.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we've already talked about this, but I have some new information I really want to share with people,
Yeah.
and
Here,
that's the
hang on.
difference between.
Yeah. I know, like, we were talking about this before we started recording. I only have, like, a really
Mhm.
short difference. You actually have something you want to go into. Could I go first for this
Yeah,
one?
go ahead.
Okay, World War Z, there's a book and it's really good. However, the movie, I'm pretty sure it was just some random movie that they decided to make with the same title and say it was inspired by the book because there is pretty much no correlation between the two besides the title and the fact that they're both about zombies and trying to survive the apocalypse, like with all this modern military gear and stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a dope book and a okay movie, but like the
Mhm.
difference there is ridiculous. So,
Yeah, I know you were wanting to talk about it, but I don't really care for Diary of the Wimpy Kid.
oh yeah,
And really, yes, there were differences, but it didn't really seem like they were basing it off the books
yeah,
when they made the movie. It seemed like trying to make another book.
yeah.
That's my thing. So
I
I'm gonna
know.
go into my topic.
Yeah, I'll
Wait,
save
do you have
for,
another
for
one?
that rant for a different topic.
Yeah. Do you have another book though?
No, none that I can think of.
So here's the book I am reading right now. Actually, I actually really enjoy it. I really enjoyed the movies. It had 6 movies right now, and they're working on a new one. And that book is Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park for those who don't understand my lingo.
Yay, Scott.
But anyway,
There's no lingo about it. There's a long thing though. Anyways, continue.
but anyways,
Yeah, you.
so there's a lot of differences between the books and the movie. So right now, I'm not even done with the first book, but I've already spotted so many differences between the entire franchise. So the first one is right now I'm really heavy on comparing the book to the movie, and there is so much the movie missed. And yes, I get they had to cut a lot of stuff out, but they cut so much out of out of the book that it is literally almost a completely new story. So they actually completely changed a lot of characters. They completely changed a lot of the dinosaurs as well. There's that dinosaur that spits acid. In the book or in the movie, he had little like frills on the sides of his neck and he would spit acid. This dinosaur was green. Okay. In the book, he's actually brown. He stands about 8'10". In the movie, he stood about maybe 4 foot. He stood at about probably I think the book said around 6 to 10 feet tall is what they usually stand to.
Yeah.
They did not have frills. They were brown, red, and had I think yellow crests on the top of their head, which the movie got right. Wrong color though. And in the books, they did spit acid. Now it was the creator's choice to make him spit acid. That he had literally no background knowledge that proved any of that, and that's actually what he was going for. Is he wanted to show that mixing DNA, mixing DNA didn't would make like really random changes. They also completely changed the T-Rex outcome in the movies. The T-Rex showed up almost at the beginning of the movie when they just start the tour. You remember that? Yeah,
I've only
that does
seen the
not
original one.
that's all I'm talking about is the original movie because that's the one everyone knows because a lot of people kind of judge everything off the first. But anyways, in the beginning of the movie, that's when the T-Rex shows out. It's like, whoa, he's out here. He's one of the first dinosaurs they see. He's huge. All that. No, that did not happen in the book. In the book, the first dinosaur they saw was actually a dinosaur that was completely missed in the movie, and it was like a little lizard thing that climbed up trees. The next dinosaur was the Dilophosaurus, which they covered as the first dinosaur the group saw. But the T-Rex, the group saw the T-Rex on the tour, then they kept going. That did not happen in the movie. In the movie, they did not, they seen the T-Rex on their second stop, and that's when everything went wrong. Oh, I'm recording a podcast here.
Dude.
Oh my gosh, my brother crap on me. Anyways, back to my rant. So they changed a lot in that. So the T-Rex was actually one of the last things I saw, or what it was one of the first things I saw, and they actually seen it again when they were going around the pens to finish off the tour. They saw I don't know how many dinosaurs, but about a dozen before they stopped. They missed so much in the movie, though. It honestly irritates me. They missed so many buildings. They missed so much like important details, like how they tracked the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Or in the movies, they never talked about how they tracked the dinosaurs and made sure they stayed on the island. In the book, they went into so much detail. They had tracking sensors. They had computers that would count from the tracking sensors. They even if a dinosaur got off the island, it wouldn't survive because it was missing some sort of crucial vitamin that they had to receive via pill. I'm going on a huge rant right now and no one cares.
Keep going. Yeah. Come on.
What?
We want to hear what you have to say. Keep going. Come on.
I,
Let's go.
I have.
Keep the content up. Boom.
But yeah,
Retention.
they changed so much between the books and the movies, and it honestly irritates me because
You got to
I
get angry,
honestly,
Scott. Got to get
huh?
angry. This is the podcast, man. You got to get angry.
It angers me so much, and I
How
just want to. I
What does it
If
do
they
to
gave
you?
me it angers me. But
Content.
it angers me so much, and honestly, I wish I could have the money, and I would love to take a swing at or take a swipe and try and make Jurassic Park like a remake. Oh my gosh, I feel like it could do really good. It is such a good book. They don't get me wrong, they did really good in the movie. There's just so much they missed out, and I wish they could have done more. I have not gotten to the second book, but they stop at the second book, and it really upsets me because right now the third movie is actually my favorite. And I was looking forward to reading the third book, and there's no third book. But that's when we jump into something Kyle said before the podcast, and that's movies could be so good if they had an idea and just made the idea from scrap without having a book to go off of or
Well,
a prequel to go off of or anything to go off of. Like they just had base material.
well, here's the
Jurassic Park
thing.
3,
I'll let you finish that.
Jurassic Park 3, since the first movie was so different from the book, they kind of had their own thing going. Yes, they had things from the books, but they had a lot of their own thing going here. So when they made the third movie, they weren't really following anything. They were just making a new movie with a completely new idea.
Yeah. Like, so if we were recording, which I wasn't, I kind of wish I was, I hesitated.
What? Are you
Are
saying,
you?
did you just say we're not recording right now?
Huh, no. I was saying before when we were talking before the podcast, like
Mm-hmm.
before we were recording. But anyways, I hesitated when saying that, even the part about how if like the directors or movie script writers, whatever, if they didn't have a book to go off of. I'm saying more in the sense of, well, I guess I can't say it like that. Pretty much, there are some movies where that might work, but most of the
Mm-hmm.
time, the fans, the people watching it, all of that, their initial reaction is going to be, what is this? They didn't even use the book. Come on, all you have to, it's right there. It's right in the book. Just follow the book. But then as soon as a
Mm-hmm.
movie does do that, they're like, it's no different from the book. I would just read the book if I wanted to watch this garbage. Like,
Yeah,
make up
there
your
is just
damn mind.
you can't make people happy. That's the thing is everyone wants something, they just don't know what they want. And they can't say what they want because technically they really don't have anything they really want.
Yeah,
We got to hurry this up though cuz
we're not even at half an hour, bro. I'm gonna have to cut
fourth
like a lot of
Thanksgiving.
silence. Yeah,
Huh?
we're
All
not
right.
gonna have
What do you
much
think?
attention in this. Anyways, what were you gonna say?
What are you thankful for? Cuz we got to hurry up. I got to
Um,
go eat dinner.
Probably family, which includes dogs, God, if you believe in God or whatever you believe in. I would count that as
No,
family.
no. I'm saying what are you thankful for? Not
Yeah, I know.
what do people say?
No, I know. I'm saying family, which includes all of that, friends, and music, and the podcast.
Yeah.
But I count the
Okay.
podcast as music. So
All right. Well, we got to hurry this up. So, I'm really thankful for everything that God has presented me with, like the standpoint He has me put in right now, all the challenges He's put me through. I'm very happy for the people He's given to me.
yeah,
The people He's taken away from me. Yes, I'm upset that they're gone, but it's His wish, and if it's gonna make me a better person, then I'm going to follow it. So,
yeah.
very happy for that. But I gotta go like right now. So.
All right,
Have a
close
great
it up.
Thanksgiving, everyone. No, this is after Thanksgiving, but podcast out.
All right, bye everyone. Give us like, subscribe. We need 50 subscribers so we can go live and ourselves on YouTube. And then
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Even though Lucas isn't here, Lucas, get off the skateboard.
Oh, yeah. Lucas, get off the skateboard.
Hey, yeah, there we go.